What's up everyone, it's Shoryuken here and back with another video. Once again talking about Street Fighter 6 trailer just dropped. I know I did a video before where I kind of reviewed and went through the trailer and what I thought about it, but I kind of just want to talk about one character in particular that really stood out from the trailer, and that's of course Cammy. She looked phenomenal and was really my standout pick for the trailer. Before we get into that, of course, just want you to know that I do Capcom content. This is a channel called Shoryuken, and if you're into Capcom games and all that good stuff, then please think about subscribing, hit that thumbs up with a like, as that would help out quite a bit. So without further ado, let's get back into the video. So Cammy. All I gotta say, wow. If you've been living under a rock or just not a fighting game fan, Capcom had released a new trailer for 3 new characters that came out last week. They showed Zangief, Lilly, and Cammy. All 3 of them looked fantastic, but there was one that really stood out amongst the others, and that was Cammy. I want to talk about Cammy, or at least I want to dedicate this video to her, because not only was she just looking really great, but I know there was a lot of like concern and worry earlier on when they revealed her look, because people were upset that they were censoring her, editing her, because she's no longer gonna have the freaking one piece camel toe suit, right? It, to me, it don't matter. It just, I wasn't one of those people who was super concerned or was upset, because I'm honestly not one of those players. Like, yeah, cool, I get it, you want people and your characters to be sexy and attractive and all that, but that's not why I play a game, right? It's not why I'm playing Street Fighter. I'm not there just to ogle the girls and all that, it's fantastic that they look like it's attractive, but again, that's not my main focus. So when they announced or showed that they were going to give her pants, it wasn't, it didn't throw me in an uproar. I liked the design from the start, and I just wanted to see it in motion, and in motion it looks even better. So I'm glad that it looks like majority of people seem to agree with that as well. As we look through the comment sections and all the responses, people just are loving it, right? You rarely see a negative comment. I mean, once in a while you might see one who's like, I want the old outfit. Well, guess what? Congratulations, the old outfit is going to be in the game, which they've already showcased earlier. All of the fighters are getting their classic look, so if you want to continue to play Street Fighter 2 for all of eternity, guess what? You can play Street Fighter 2 for all of eternity. I don't mean to be sour, but it's like, it always cracks me up when I hear that stuff, because it's like, then just play Street Fighter 2 then. Like, legit, if that's all you want, if all you want is Street Fighter 2, then just go play that. There are so many versions of it out there. The game is everywhere. It's not hard to find now. So many re-releases. I want something new, different. So as long as it's not crazy, right? I get if they're doing some weird new look, then yeah, absolutely. But no, this was nice, simple, straight to the point, and efficient. And that's really what we want to talk about. How much they nailed her look. I think everything about the character came out just flawless. I honestly think she right now is the best looking character in the game. It almost looks like visually, I don't know if maybe because it's the game, since it's a newer model, maybe the game is just obviously looks better than it looked a couple months ago. But like, looking at her, I was like, she looks better than the other characters. It's almost like, can they redo the other characters? So maybe it's just, like I said, it's a newer model, newer version, and the other characters will also look or have that look to them, that polished look. But man, it was great. I honestly think this is the best Cammy has ever looked in a Street Fighter game. Originally I thought that title was with Street Fighter 5, which is a good version of her. I'm not saying Street Fighter 5 is ugly or hideous. I definitely prefer the 6 version. But yeah, the Street Fighter 6 Cammy is just well beyond what they've done before. I can't praise it enough, right? I just can't sing its praises enough. I've seen the trailer several times. Everything from the way she does her moves to the animations, which I'll admit a lot of them are pretty much the same moves and animations from 5. They've just been tweaked here and there to obviously look a little better and be a little smoother because it's a better engine or a newer engine. But it's nothing brand new. except for that super verse where she cracks your neck. But yeah, it just looks better. It's more fluid, is what I'm trying to say, right? And I think also with the new aesthetic or new look, how she's, you know, slimmed and with the nice yoga pants and nice and form-fitting, it just looks more pleasant. And that's the thing too, where I was like, when people were upset, like, "What, she's got pants?" I'm like, dude, she's gonna have yoga pants on. Do you know how tight yoga pants are? For those perverts out there, that's all you care about. You know how tight yoga pants are? Like, those things are skin tight. In a lot of cases, you can actually see more with the yoga pants, right? It actually enhances the look. It enhances the hourglass, the hips, the legs, you know, all of that actually gets, you know, brought out more. And it can make the character look even sexier, right? But, you know, I digress, right? Like I said, there are people who, let's be honest, that's what they really care about. And that's fine. Like, again, I always tell you, I'm not here to tell you what to do, what to like. It's up to you. But me personally, I didn't care. I don't care. But no, she just looks great. The ultras look fantastic. And I say ultras because, you know, you have a level 3 and they have a critical art version, which I know they're pretty much the same, which is a slight difference. I just wonder which one we saw in the trailer. I wonder if that was I'm thinking that was the critical art version, and then the one we saw in the leak, I'm thinking was the level 3. I mean, it could be reversed, and maybe that the one we saw in the leak was the critical art and this was the level 3, but I don't know. This one seemed a little more violent, if you ask me. So I'm willing to bet this one is the critical art, and the teaser was the level 3, which are great. I love them both. I remember when I first saw the teaser one, I was like, wow, you just could feel the tone is different. But both versions look phenomenal. And yeah, man, I was just blown away. Like I said, I think this is the best Cammy's ever looked, and she's looked good in a lot of the games, right? Of course, her original Street Fighter 2 sprite, or Super Street Fighter 2 sprite, was great. Then her, you know, remodeling or re-envisioned, reimagined version in the Alpha series was great. Her Street Fighter 4 version was good, and Street Fighter 5, and now 6. Like, Cammy's the one character where I feel like they consistently get her right. There's never been a game where I was like, you know, like, because for me personally, like, Street Fighter 4 Chun-Li I actually was not a fan of her Street Fighter 4 model, you know. So that was the one, and even I'll be honest with you, as much as I love Street Fighter 4, when I look back, there were a lot of models that I actually wasn't crazy about Street Fighter 4. A lot of character models, right? Especially when I look at them now, they look pretty just weird. But, you know, again, that's subjective, right? It's up to you. Everyone's tastes are different. But the thing about Cammy with this Street Fighter 6 model is that not only is it just a nice and better model, it's because they took a chance, right? They made some changes to her. They cut her hair. She no longer has the pigtails. You know, again, they gave her pants, which is big because Cammy's never had pants. They gave her a new look. Like, she looks different now. Her lips look a little puffier. Like, she looks different. Like I said, to me, she looks hotter. So, and that's what I think was amazing. It was like, man, she looks good, but also they just all the changes they did just add up to a plus, right? They're all hitting. Like, this is the 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Usually every character you kind of can find or point out a fault, like, I wish they'd done this, they should have done that. No, Cammy was like, nah, that's 10 out of 10. There's nothing wrong here. They absolutely nailed this, and this is, you know, I see why they saved it for last in terms of the character reveals. This is just phenomenal, and I can't wait, man. As I was just saying, I just can't wait till June. I cannot wait to play this game. It's looking just fantastic, right? It's looking like a dream. So, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the character Cammy. Didn't want to talk too long. I kind of wanted to say this stuff in my last video, but I didn't want to take from the other 2 character reveals, and I didn't want to make that video super long. I don't like super long YouTube videos, so I like to kind of keep everything, you know, in a reasonable length. So I said, let me just split this section off where I'm talking about Cammy and do another video. And I just think the character deserved it because she was for me anyways, that much better than the other two, right? They look great. Zangief looks phenomenal. Lilly looks good. But the Cammy one kind of took me when I was like, wow. You know, like, slow clap. You know? Good job. And not to mention there was pressure because Cammy's one of the more popular characters. So, you know, naturally people are looking, right? Everyone's going to be looking, nitpicking, look, you know, what's going on, you know, is she still attractive, she's still sexy, or her moves, you know, it's everything, not just, you know, the appearance, but also just how she plays, her moves, the things she does, which again, we haven't played with her yet, so we don't know. For all you know, you could play with her and for some reason it feels off, but from what we've seen, from a visual standpoint, no, it's just, they knocked it out the park. And they've been doing that with this game. I mean, the aesthetics, this game is so visually more pleasing than Street Fighter 5. I can't even express it, right? I can't even gauge or judge it. I mean, this is the most visually pleasing Street Fighter 3D Street Fighter game I think ever, right? And I say 3D because to me the best visually, or you know, visual Street Fighter game is of course the Street Fighter 3 series. I mean, those games are just beautiful. You know, I love 2D animation. I'm a sucker for it. So maybe I'm biased, but man, those games are beautiful. So I can't call this the best looking Street Fighter game, but for me it's definitely the best 3D looking Street Fighter game. So yeah, I want them to keep it up, and like I said, I can't wait till June. It kind of sucks that we have no more character reveals, but I'm pretty sure they'll start revealing like single player content stuff to continue the hype, because they can't just go quiet till June, right? No. So they got to keep building upon it. They definitely want to get this stuff out there before Resident Evil 4 drops this month, because of course that is Capcom's big reveal. That's the big breadwinner. So I think they're probably gonna definitely go quiet for this month of March, maybe even a little bit of April. But for sure, I think end of April, come May, we'll start getting news again about Street Fighter 6, some more trailers, you know, some more information about the modes and the single player content to just get that hype up again. But yeah, man, those are my thoughts on Cammy. I just love what they've done with her. Love the new look. Everything is phenomenal. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you agree? Do you absolutely think Capcom hit it out the park like I do? Or do you think there's some changes, some nitpicks you have here and there? Do you feel like, nah, they should have stuck with the original outfit? Or, you know, maybe just done some other new outfit? Maybe you just weren't fond of this new look they gave her? Just let me know in the comment section, because of course I'm always curious and interested. Doesn't matter to me what your opinions are, what you think. And as I said before, if you're new here, my name is Shoryuken. I cover Capcom content, so please hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up to give it a like, as that helps out the channel. And then I'll catch y'all in the next video. Take care.